When the Wind is Southerly. Timestamp January 12th, 2025. It's about 7 a.m., close to it. My wife and I are going to be making our call to Grammy, her mom, here pretty soon. Looking forward to it. Alright, so my mom apparently had been doing a bit of double dealing. I don't know what all I haven't made an entry in a few days. I apologize for that. She had tasked us to, back in November, when she was in the hospital the first time. She's in the hospital right now. We were supposed to do the legwork to help get my dad possibly put in a home, because she was realizing that there were issues there. And apparently when things started getting too real, she called the VA and told them to stop talking to us because she was the primary, and that they should only deal with her. And we had wondered, because everything was going pretty good. We were getting them information, getting the record straight here and there, and then suddenly no one would talk to us. And it was kind of weird. And I had honestly assumed it was just some kind of a HIPAA thing. Like, they looked at the records and they're like, wait a minute. You know, Mark and Kelly are on the list, but, you know, Sandra, my mom, she's above them. Why are we dealing with them? We need to be dealing with her. I thought maybe, you know, they just had, like, that moment where they look at the fine print and went, oh, wait, we're doing it wrong. No, my mom undermined us. We don't know actually what she told them. You know, if we were meddling kids with a talking dog or what. Or she just said, don't talk to them, deal with me directly. I don't know. Because we've found out more and more recently that she makes a lot of stuff up. She's more than okay with lying about things. And I asked her that the other day in the hospital. I'm like, when did lying become so comfortable for you? You wanted us to help. And then we start helping, and then you slam the door. Literally once. You know, metaphorically other times. So, she no longer has the tube. She had a tube because her blood ox dropped. And they apparently picked her up off the front lawn because she had no oxygen, was, you know, near death. Apparently breathing's a thing. And there was a need for hot water for tea, my wife. And Acorn starting up. We're crate training, so he doesn't like being in a crate, because no puppy likes being in a crate. It's a very quiet tea kettle. Very quiet. Oh man. So, got the tube out of my mom. We're noticing some cognitive issues there, too. I don't know if maybe another stroke happened. We need to talk to her primary to try and figure out if something happened or if this is just normal decline. Doing a lot of word replacement. And she's got that kind of distant look in her eyes a lot more than she had before. My dad is still winning the race. I'm so glad we gave we got a couple of neighbors of my parents that they have our phone number. And I'm so glad we did that. Brian called us and let us know that Fred can't get the phone to work. And he's freaking out a little bit, and he is quote-unquote wandering aimlessly. I don't know if that means like around the house and around his yard, or if that means the neighborhood. And with the BS from my mom, she's made it so that she's the only person that can actually make phone calls in his regard. We could have helped, but now we can't. Because you wanted to be independent. Great. Now you're in a hospital, you've got bills to pay, they're going to get they're going to start turning things off. You got the money, you just can't do anything with it. You ask for a family friend. I think I'm calling him Chuck. He's a good guy. He's one of the only friends they have that I absolutely trust. And Chuck helps my dad with projects and such. Talk to Chuck, and he has noticed that my dad is slipping more and more. I mean, you don't have to spend that long with him to figure that out. But, when the phone was working, my dad told my mom that he saw the checkbook on the table and he put it somewhere safe so that the burglar wouldn't get it. I'm a really good writer. I'm a really good improv. I could make this up. I don't have to. This is the drama that is. So my mom needs to pay bills. She's the only one that can actually make any phone calls in respect of my dad as far as trying to get him taken care of, looked at, picked up, sedated, serenaded, whatever. She's the only one because she's made us out to be, I'm guessing, gold diggers or villains in some way. She needs the checkbook desperately. We're not going over there because he's liable to shoot Kelly. Because, Kelly took his driver's license away, made him fail the test 3 times, possibly summoned Hurricane Milton to hit their house. She is a weather witch, so, we can't rule it out. Yeah, we're not going to get shot for your checkbook. You could have dealt with these situations a year ago. And you chose to not take good advice, and now here we are. So my dad has hidden the checkbook. He doesn't remember where. You getting a good picture of the mayhem that is? Good job, Mom. Good job. So, we're attempting to figure out what we can do, and we've basically told Mom, you need to make some phone calls, you need to get us off the bench, and you're the only one that can call and, retract the orders that you put in place. Maybe you can call your bank and say, hey, I'm authorizing them to do business on my behalf. Because I am on the paperwork as, like power of attorney and or beneficiary, so maybe they'll be willing to go, oh, okay, we'll talk to Marcus since you're in the hospital and your husband's insane. Seems like that would be a pretty good arrangement. Oh, and she's probably going to need, not probably, she is going to need tubes and wiring. She's going to need medical equipment and or supervision. They're recommending 24/7, so there is talk of home, as in assisted living. We can finagle both of them at the same time because he needs a handler and she can't handle him and he can't help her with her medical stuff. And they can't do an in-house nurse while Dad is there because Dad, it's on record at least finally, that he has some kind of dementia going on, and it's also on record that he has guns. And I have heard, I don't know if this is totally accurate, I've heard, I'm actually a little cold. It's cold. It's like 40 degrees. I know if you're in like Detroit, that's not cold, but good morning. Waking up in a room that's, in the high 40s, low 50s is like, whoo. Apparently nurses don't like getting shot at. I don't know. I haven't read that anywhere, but that's just kind of the rumor that I'm hearing. So, yeah, no, the nursing groups and whatnot, they're not going to sign off on sending one of their people out there to the home of a Vietnam vet with PTSD, dementia, and loaded guns. Apparently it's not going to happen. So we got to figure something out. In the words of Will Smith, damn. Health-wise, I'm smoking 2 cigars a day again, which I shouldn't be because I'm stressed to the max. I do have some tightness of chest and shallowness of breath, but I think that's probably anxiety. Because when I was down to a half a cigar or no cigars a day, I didn't have any of that. But at that point, my mom wasn't in the hospital and my dad wasn't wandering the neighborhood looking for Dr. Victor. I have no idea how it was going to play out. But you're getting it. You're getting it first. It's exciting, I know. This can't really be a normal family drama, can it? I don't know. Anyway, we got a phone call with Grammy here in a couple minutes. My mother-in-law is awesome. And she is a little wacky. But I'll take wacky versus what I've got going on right now. Oh, and from a coffee standpoint, we're not like baristas around here, but we do tend to mix coffees. We've always got like 20 or 40 different types. What I found was, when I got the big bag here, check these out at Walmart if you can, walmart.com. They've got like crazy good deals on big bags of Starbucks. What is this? Starbucks Breakfast Blend Medium Roast. I think this one was, and these are 28-ounce bags. It was either 2 for $7 or 2 for $14, which that's just a stupid good price for a 28-ounce bag of coffee. But because we do full pots, 4 scoops, 3 scoops of the Harry and David Vanilla Cream Brulee, and 1 scoop of this, the Breakfast Blend, the Medium Roast. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know about the whole folders in your cup thing. This is a great combination. Love it. This is the second pot I've made in not that many hours. But I know a hawk from a handsaw. Red eyes. 13 minutes, hey. Make it a great day.